degrees where we sit. Well, not where we sit.
A little warmer than that.
Outside where we sit, it's 33 degrees, but it's nice and toasty in here. And you're watching the Tennessee Valley This Morning, 7:02, and we are thrilled today
We sure
to
are.
have Erica Burke with us. Welcome to the show, Erica.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, glad
Erica
to
and
have
I
you.
got acquainted a few days ago. We spent some time together as we were touring the county schools with Johnny McDaniel. And one of your colleagues, Jeff Zierenberg.
Jeff Zierenberg.
Zierenberg. See, I was close. Close. Of course, I'm not German either. So, but it was a pleasure to meet you, and I wanted to have you on the show, and we're just delighted that you came today.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
A lot of people have been asking. Of course, first of all, let me tell you who Erica is. She is the Director of Human Resources
That is correct.
for the new Wacker plant that's coming here. And so many people have been asking, it's been 2 years since they made the announcement, Erica. People have been asking, well, when are they coming? Are they really going to build? Have they changed their mind? We had the same thing with Volkswagen, you know. And so the proof is in the pudding. They're moving dirt out there, aren't they?
They are moving dirt. I mean, it is just a lot of mud out there right now with the weather the way it's been. But yes, they're moving dirt, and we're progressing, and things are moving along. There are quite a few trucks out there. Very impressive.
Yeah. And of course, if you drive out Lauderdale Highway and turn left on Mouse Creek Road, right there at that intersection, you'll see a big sign, and it says the future home of Wacker and Kimi. Is it Kimi? Is that the way they pronounce it?
Well, actually, it's going to be, yes, that would be the way to pronounce it. That is our mother company, if you will.
See. Yeah.
But we will be Wacker Polysilicon of North America.
Ah, I see. Big long word, polysilicon. That's hard to
Otherwise
say.
known as WPNA.
WPNA.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you notice, Erica doesn't have a German accent,
I don't.
and so she actually is a Southern girl.
Oh, what part?
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, she's a
Wow.
very much a
Raised.
Southern girl. Yeah.
Wow.
But I don't have an accent either. I don't have a Southern accent anymore.
Well, you spent so
used
much
to.
time in Europe, you got rid of it. But
have.
tell us a little bit. I find this very interesting. You and your husband both are involved with German manufacturing.
We
And
are.
Tell us about the background there.
Well, actually, without going into the long story, but
The Cliff Notes
Yeah, the
version.
Cliff Notes version is we met actually in Alabama at the Mercedes plant, and so what brought us here to the Tennessee area after 10 years of living in Germany was the VW plant.
Yeah.
That's where my husband's working, and then this wonderful opportunity with Wacker popped up, and it's just been
Here you are.
It is.
Wow.
Well, what were you doing for 10 years in Germany? I'm just curious. Just enjoying life? Or were you
Enjoying life, raising some children,
Yeah.
Now, how many do you have?
two,
Oh.
a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old,
Oh, great.
and also working for Mercedes, and yeah,
Oh, that's
enjoying
great.
Germany.
Yeah, and
I've
so
heard
now
it's
you're
great over
back.
there.
So you worked for Mercedes in Germany.
I did. I worked for
Where did you live? What town?
right outside. It's called Magstadt, but it's right outside of Stuttgart. That was in the Schwabian part, southwestern part of Germany.
Now, living there for 10 years, I would assume that you picked up the language.
I did.
Oh, so
I had a good German teacher too. My
that's-
husband.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Okay. So you're fluent. in-
I am. My kids like to say that they're embarrassed with my American accent, but but yes,
so your children, I'm sure, are fluent in both languages.
they
too.
are. They are.
Wow. So they were basically raised in Germany so far.
They were.
That is
And
really
I have to say, coming to Tennessee has been a wonderful experience. Absolutely wonderful experience. The people of Tennessee have been so open and warm and
Yeah.
inviting. It's just been
Yeah.
absolutely wonderful. My children feel very much at home here.
Oh,
Oh, do they?
good.
Oh,
Because
that's
it's
great. And so do
culture
we.
shock.
That's
a nice place,
Culture
yeah.
shock for them, I'm sure. if
You
they're-
know, you would think, but there was no culture shock. In fact, as soon as they got here, they felt like they were almost superstars in the school, and everyone just
yeah.
circled them and took them in, and
Oh,
it was just
yeah.
wonderful.
That is fantastic. Well, we want to talk about Wacker. Of course,
Yes.
we can
Yep.
talk about your family. It's very, very interesting. And we're thrilled that you're back home, back in the South where
We
you
are.
belong. But Wacker is a manufacturer of polysilicon.
That is correct. Actually, Wacker is a manufacturer of many different types of products.
Okay.
The product that we will be making here in Bradley County is, and I have to say this correctly, hyper-pure polycrystalline silicone.
Well, that's a mouthful.
That is,
Sounds-
What is that in layman's terms?
in layman's terms, we call that also black gold.
Oh,
black gold.
Which is basically, it's a raw material, silicone material that goes into solar panels.
oh, okay.
Okay.
And so, as you know, solar panels are increasing in popularity.
Yes,
and
they are.
a very good industry to be in.
And I understand it's also used in some of the solar-powered calculators, which
Absolutely.
I have one on my desk.
Yep.
So it's the same type of thing.
Anything that you'll find that has solar power in it,
Yeah.
you'll find that the hyper-pure
Yeah.
polysilicone.
Yeah. And Wacker is what you called a manufacturer of raw materials. In other words, they don't make a product for the market. They make it for other manufacturers to send other products to market. Would that be
Absolutely,
correct?
that is correct.
Okay.
It's a B2B.
And that may be why we've
Okay.
not been familiar with the name Wacker as we have with other manufacturers like DuPont or people like that.
That's right.
But they're a huge,
They're
huge
very,
company.
very large. They have about 26 operations or sites, manufacturing sites globally. So they're truly a global company. They've got about 100 sales offices worldwide. And in the United States, there are about 10 locations.
Oh,
And but we are the first manufacturing site that we're building from scratch. We'll be the largest manufacturing site as well, and we're the only one for the polysilicon division.
Wow.
that is incredible.
Well,
And
quickly
you've been
we're gonna
around
have even
forever.
more.
I didn't know this until yesterday.
Yes, I think next or in 2014, I think is when we're going to have our 100th birthday.
My
So
goodness.
they've been around a while, and they've grown and grown and grown, and they're famous. Of course, German engineering is just world famous, but the name comes from an actual family. Is that
It
right?
does.
People say, "Where'd that name come from?"
Yes.
It's not Wacker.
Yes.
It's
Contrary
Wacker.
to popular belief, yes.
Although we like to have fun with that, but yes, it is a It was a family-owned business. It has gone public, but it's on the European Stock Exchange. But it is a family. It was a family-owned business, and they still own a large percentage of it.
One thing that, of course, people here are interested in is the number of new jobs that Wacker will be bringing to this area. So let's briefly talk about, we got to take a break in a minute, but let's get started. We'll come back and talk about
right.
how to apply. But talk about the jobs and the number of jobs coming to this area.
We will be hiring 650 new, or we'll be creating 650 new jobs and hiring 650 people. There are a number of jobs that are on our website already, which you can apply on at www.wacker.com. Oh, there it is.
Right there. Write it down, folks.
Exactly. But can I go ahead and list
Sure,
them now?
sure.
All right. We are looking for logistics managers, procurement managers. We're looking for engineers of all types. We would like chemical, mechanical, electrical, industrial, civil. So if that speaks to you, please go on our website, look at the job descriptions and see if that matches your background, and please apply. We are also looking to hire 70 lead chemical operator positions. You've probably seen this in the newspaper, heard it on the radio.
Yeah, right.
It's been posted everywhere. We've gotten actually several thousand resumes already.
Really?
Oh, wow.
That's
My goodness,
amazing.
people are jumping on that
some-
opportunity.
and I'm starting to go through them, and some really qualified folks have applied already, so we're really excited.
Good.
And what we're looking for in those individuals, we would prefer someone with supervisory experience,
Okay.
someone who has a technical and mathematical aptitude, of course, someone who is willing to go for some on-the-job training to Germany for
Germany.
between 5 and 6 months.
Oh. I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a fun part to that too, and I know we have to go to break, but I can tell everybody the fun part.
Okay, good.
Should I do it now? Or?
Yeah, go right ahead. We've got
right.
about a minute.
Okay. When you go to Germany after 3 months, you either have a choice to come back for a week to your home, or your spouse can come and visit you instead and spend a week in Germany with you. So I think that would be fun for almost
That
anybody.
would be, my
I can
goodness.
I can hear the computers firing up all over the region. People are going to wacker.com/careers.
Yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't be a bad deal to have to go to
sign up.
Germany, you know.
Yeah, that's great. Erica, stay right there. We're going to come back and talk some more about Wacker and what you guys are doing and what you're looking for. But we've got to take a break at 7:12, 33 degrees. We'll be back in just a moment.